Hey, friends. Today let's take a fresh look at the birth of Jesus, but through a lens you might not expect, the eyes of the Jewish community. Now, most people think of Christmas and nativity scenes, but if I step back and see this story as a first-century Jew, suddenly everything feels different and honestly even more meaningful. So let's set the scene. Mary and Joseph, two regular Jews living under Roman rule, holding tightly to ancient prophecies. The Jewish scriptures are full of promises. A Messiah is coming, a king from David's line who will restore Israel, bring peace, and reveal God's love to the world. To the Jewish community, these aren't fairy tales. They're hopes passed down for generations, whispered at every Sabbath meal. Now, imagine the shock when an angel appears, not to a king or priest, but to Mary, a young Jewish woman. She hears, "You'll have a son. He'll be called Yeshua, Jesus. He'll save his people." This is huge. In Jewish culture, names mean everything. Yeshua literally means God saves. And where is Jesus born? Not in a palace, but in Bethlehem, the city of David. For Jews, this is a massive callback. The prophet Micah said the Messiah would come from Bethlehem. So when Mary and Joseph end up there, it's like God is quietly checking boxes on a divine to-do list. But here's where it gets even deeper. The first people to hear about Jesus' birth aren't religious elites, they're shepherds. In ancient Jewish society, shepherds were outsiders, looked down on. Yet angels appear to them first. This is God's way of saying, my message is for everyone, the humble, the outcast, the overlooked. Now, if you're from the Jewish community, the story doesn't erase your identity. It fulfills ancient promises. Jesus' birth isn't about starting a new religion, it's about God keeping his word to Israel and inviting the whole world in. So whether you celebrate Christmas or light the menorah, the birth of Jesus through Jewish eyes is a story of hope, faith, and the relentless love of a God who shows up in the most unexpected ways. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you're curious to discover more, keep asking questions. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries come when you look at a familiar story from a whole new perspective.